There we go. Ah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Fake Weather. Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Make sure to press follow, like, subscribe, do all the cool things. There's a bunch of cool things to do. Do them all. I'm sure the CRC audio is going to act up, so we're going to try to get it going correctly. The big word is try. That's the very big word. Let's see if we can get this to work. CRC. I think it's this one. So we're going to try that. Hopefully that works. We'll find out if it works when people start talking. Hopefully sooner than later.
Jack Center, Legion 883, 17,000, climbing up to level 230.
Legion 883, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. I guess it works because I saw the little monitors go. Let's see if our bot's online today. Let's see if it decided to wake up. Yeah, it's working. Nice clear, nice night. Not too bad of the weather into Orlando tonight. Could be a lot worse. Got a decent amount of aircraft. Go ahead.
Center, Coastal 1310, Panama City, IFR, Memphis.
Aircraft calling, just the call sign.
Coastal 1310.
Is it Coastal 13?
Yeah, Coastal 1310.
There's Coastal 1310. You are cleared the Memphis Airport. Radar vectors Morgantown Montgomery VOR then is filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. Departures with me. Squawk 0746.
Memphis, radar vectors Montgomery, that is filed. 3000 on departure, expect 32010 after and 0746 for Coastal 1310.
Coastal 1310, reback correct. Runway 16 for departure. Call me for taxi. ECP altimeter 2972.
16 will call for taxi, Coastal 1310.
Silver 54, descend to maintain 3000.
3000, Silver 54.
Center, good evening. Southwest 713 on the ground at Orlando, looking to taxi.
Southwest 713, view it again. 1 second here. Southwest 713, runway 17 right, taxi straight ahead.
Straight ahead, 17 right, Southwest 713.
Jacksonville Center, UPS 2154, flight level 350, good evening.
UPS 2154, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Any chance for higher for Legion 883?
Legion 883, you're in a weird zone right there, so technically I can't give you higher than 230 because it's technically still owned by Atlanta. In about, give or take about 10 miles here, I'll be able to climb you higher. It's just that zone is just a really weird zone.
Okay, sounds good. No problem, Legion 883.
Southwest 713, RNAV to Cape the Wind at Orlando 26010, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 713.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 3034 with information to Echo at Orlando, ready for taxi.
Southwest 3034, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Runway 17 right, taxi via Juliet 5 Golf Hotel 1.
Runway 17 right via Juliet 5 Golf Hotel 1 for Southwest 3034.
Jacksonville Center, Nippon 9397.
Go ahead.
We are here over at the Boeing Delivery Center at Charleston. The PDC gave us runway 03 for departure, but we're going to be taking runway 15. Is that okay?
Negative. 15's arrivals only.
Jacksonville Center, American 240 is with you, flight level 290.
American 240, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Silver 54, turn left, heading 270, just for final. Set to maintain 2,500.
Left turn 270 down to 2,500, Fairbanks 54. For correction, Silver 54.
Southwest 713, radar contact, altitude passing.
We're passing 2000, Southwest 713.
Southwest 713, proceed direct UK, proceed on course, climb, maintain 1 for 14,000.
Direct to UK, proceed on course up to 14,000, Southwest 713.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1714, descending 240.
Delta 1714, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Field in sight, Silver 54.
Silver 54, cleared visual, approach runway 17 left.
17 left, clear for the visual, Silver 54.
Southwest 3034, RNAV to Cape, the wind is, RNAV to Cape, wind is 26010, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3034.
Silver 54, the wind at Orlando is 26010, runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land, Silver 54.
And Jack Center, Southwest 297, just making sure we're still with you, but we had a network disconnection.
Yep, still got me.
And Jacksonville, Southwest 1048.
Go ahead.
Roger, sir. Southwest 1048 at the Eglin Destin Airport. Request an IFR clearance to Houston Hobby at FOB, please.
So it's 1048, you're clear to the Houston Hobby Airport via Radar Vectors Crestview VOR, then is filed, maintain 2000, departure with me, squawk 2655.
Cleared to the Houston Hobby Radar Vectors Crestview, initial climb out 2K, departures with you in 2655, Southwest 1048.
So the 1048, readback correct, push stars discretion, contact me for taxi, I'll runway for you in a second here.
Southwest 1048, we're looking for a hotel departure at runway 2.
Southwest 1048, I can give you that or I can give you the other direction. I mean, 30, same distance. It's up to you.
We'll take the, like I said, runway 2 at, from hotel.
You can expect it.
Thank you, sir.
For those wondering why I'm looking down, making notes now. I have a notepad, so when you call me at a weird field that I don't have constant look at, that's what I'm doing. Delta 1714, descend and maintain 111,000 ECP. Altimeter is 2972. Expect the visual approach 116.
1,000, and we will expect the visual 16. Delta 1714, thanks.
Center Coastal 1310, break for taxi.
1310 will be with you in 1 second here. Gotta look up the chart. I'm pretty sure it's an alpha to it, but I'm gonna double check it. Nope, it's Delta. Coastal 1310, runway 16, taxi via Delta Uniform.
160 Delta Uniform, Coastal 1310.
Southwest 3034, radar contact, altitude passing.
Crossing 2000, Southwest 3034.
Southwest 3034, turn left direct UK, proceed on course, climb, maintain 14,000.
Left 280 and 140, 14,000, Southwest 3034.
That's a left UK, left direct UK.
Oh, direct UK for Southwest 3034.
Fire now for Legion 883.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. FedEx 1582, heavy checking in, reaching 112,000, requesting higher.
Allegiant 883, climb, maintain flow 360.
360, Legion 883.
FedEx 1582, Jacksonville Center, good evening, climb, maintain flight level 390.
I'll maintain 390, thank you very much. FedEx 1582 heavy.
Silver 54, welcome to Orlando, right turn Foxtrot, cross runway 17 right, and taxi to the gate via Foxtrot.
Hey, it's going to be right Foxtrot. We'll cross 179 Foxtrot and then via Foxtrot for Silver 54. Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. Go ahead for 30. Nothing on the ground that I've talked to, nothing in the air I've talked to, nothing going on. Your control, Bravo Echo. I headed west ops. Roger, I'll drop. I had golf up, just so you know. Southwest 713, contact Miami Center 132.97.
Miami Center 3517, we'll see you next time, Southwest 713.
Coastal 1310, upon departure, fly runway heading, the wind 23010, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 16 for takeoff, Coastal 1310.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, JetBlue 6114, descending to 8,000, right to arrival.
JetBlue 6114, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Are you parking at the south terminal?
Yes, South Terminal for JetBlue 6114.
Roger, expect the visual approach on 18 right.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Orbit 313, 6400 for 12,000 coming out of Tampa.
JetBlue 614, go back with your read back.
Can I get 17 right?
Nope, because the south terminal doesn't lead you to 17 right. It's actually a rule in the real world that JetBlues have to take 18 right if they have to go on the south terminals.
Yeah, I'm going to airside too. I think that's actually the north terminal for 17 right.
Ah, so that would not be the south terminal. That's airside 2. Big difference. JetBlue 614, expect the visual approach on 17 left.
17 left visual for JetBlue 6114.
So the 2880, contact Miami Center 135.92.
Miami Center 135.92, see you.
Orbit 313, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain, flight level 360.
Up to 360, Orbit 313.
Southwest 3034, contact Miami Center on 135.17.
Or Miami 135.175. Thank you so much for the ATC, Southwest 34.
RIP, excuse me, Coastal 1310, radar contact altitude passing.
Airborne through 1,800 for Coastal 1310.
Coastal 1310, turn, let's see, turn left, direct the Montgomery VOR. Proceed on course, climb and maintain, flight level 320.
Left direct Montgomery, I'm up to 320, Coastal 1310, thanks.
You're welcome. In orbit, 313, confirm aircraft type I have, or suffix code, excuse me, you have slant X-ray in here, is that true?
A320 Neo, orbit 313.
Roger, that means you're slant Lima. In orbit 313, I'm going to hold your climb to flight level 3, actually no, 360 is good, never mind. Delta 1714, proceed direct the ECP airport, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Delta 1714.
You can proceed direct the field.
And we'll direct the field, Delta 1714.
Allegiant 457, contact Jack's approach, 124.9, see ya. Allegiant 457, contact Jack's approach, 124.9, see ya.
Contact Jackson approach 124.9, Allegiant 457. See ya.
Suspect Center, JetBlue Center 114, you was actually right. You're going to the South Terminal C and request ILS runway 18 left, I'm sorry.
Expect the visual approach runway 18 right. Just, you have the updated scenery, right? Because if you have the standard, it doesn't have it in it.
I don't have the standard scenery.
So yeah, so if you only have the standard scenery, you won't have the South Terminal in it. So we'll stick with the airside too for you, just so that you have a place to park.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll stay with the 17 left in that case.
Southwest 2979, contact Miami Center 135.17.
13517 for Southwest 2979. See ya.
Southwest 4449, contact Miami Center 135.17.
3517, Southwest 449, good day.
See ya. Okie dokie. Your control, Bravo Echo, I have everything else. Do you want F11? Okay, I got a JetBlue 6114 gonna come to you. He's getting 17 left. visual. Other than that, I'll keep the Allegiant because he's going to cross my border literally in 5 minutes. So, yeah, F11's yours. Bravo Echo. JetBlue 6114, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87.
2787, good night, JetBlue 6414.
Thank you for the follow. I love A321s. Nice. Delta 1714, fields at 12 o'clock in about 20 miles reported site.
We'll report inside Delta 1714.
Gotta add another trick onto my list here. I realized I didn't have Tyndall in my ECP in my TradeCons list. There's no Pam over here.
And Jacksonville Center, Southwest 1048, Delta 1, approaching hotel, rated taxi 02.
Southwest 1048, be with you in 1 second. VPS. Again, another airport I have to look up to see what it actually does. Not CPS. VPS. That's why we have
Return upon 9397 facing Mike. What runway do you want us to taxi us to?
Nippon, give a call to the other Jack Center. He just came up on line 127.87.
7.875. Yep.
And Southwest 1048, runway 30 at hotel. Excuse me, runway 2 at hotel. Taxi via hotel.
Okay. Clear the taxi hotel 202 for Southwest 1048. Thanks.
You're welcome. From I Love 320, I want to get into flight sim. Where do I start? I paid $500 on P3D subscription. Is it worth that, Sim Volanta? Where do you start? First thing to do is learn how to fly your plane. That's important. Know how to fly your plane and make sure it's a good plane. I'll tell you, the standard issued planes in Microsoft usually don't make it. Usually. They're not the best of planes. PMDG would be a good one. All the
Jacksonville
FMCs.
Center, orbit 1077, point out of the south terminal at Orlando. Information Oscar, request taxi.
Orbit 1077, give a call to the other center, 127.87. He just came up online.
12787, orbit 1077.
I will tell you, I have the Thrustmaster. That's what I have. I love the Thrustmaster. I have the Thrustmaster Airbus on each side. So, it's all personal choice. I like Thrustmasters. you know, it matters what you want to do. When it comes to after you've learned your plane,
Idaho Center, flight man 1892, flight level 250 for flight level 240.
Aircraft calling to the call sign.
Flight man 1892.
Flight man 1892, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Descend via the Odia 1 arrival, runway 26 transition. Jacksonville altimeter is a number. It is 2973.
Descend by the Odia 1 arrival, runway 26 transition, 2973, flight man 1892.
Delta 1714, radar contact lost. We lost our one going to ECP. You know, once you learn that, then go to VATSIM, and there are the VATSIM, the pilot instruction stuff is good. There's a ton of videos out there. Look at those videos.
Flight man 1892, are we able to get the runway 32 transition?
That will be up to the TRACON controller's discretion, but I can't guarantee it. Especially coming from that side, it's probably going to be the 2.6, unless you need it for another reason.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1813, we're climbing. We're at flight level 280 for 350.
Delta 1813, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Is the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro the best? I don't know. I honestly don't know because I don't use it. I can tell you all I have is a Thrustmaster, and I have what do I have on the floor here? I have the Thrustmaster rudder pedals too. You know, I like them. Good questions though. It's good. Maybe someone in the chat would know a little bit better about aircraft that
Jacksonville,
they like.
Southwest 1048, approaching 02 at hotel. We're ready.
So it was 1048. Be with you 1 second here. Where did my VPS go there? I'm trying to remember where he was at. He was at VPS. Someday they'll put these in alphabetical order. So it was 1048. The wind is 330 at 10. Runway 2 at hotel. Clear for takeoff.
All right, clear for takeoff. Runway 2 at hotel. Southwest 1048.
Coastal 1310 contact Atlanta Center 135.17. See ya.
97CA, Coastal 1310.
Guess I don't really need titles anymore because I have all this stuff online. Thank you for the follow, Big Mama. For those who are return people to our stream, you might have noticed a change. Again, I know I'm doing changes. I really like this one. This actually looks kind of nice up above. You can see the inbounds to various fields with tails. Isn't that kind of cool? The bigger center map, the weather there, and the smaller TRACON and ground maps.
Jacksonville Center, American 1830 Heavy with you at flight level 325, climbing 360.
American 1830 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Got an LOA to look up. Punta Gorda.
Here in Jacksonville, Southwest 1048, airborne 2000, runway heading.
Southwest 1048, radar contact, proceed direct the Crestview VOR, proceed on course, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
380, direct Crestview on course for Southwest 1048.
PGD Punta Gorda. Do we have anything for Punta Gorda? don't think we do. Let me look at the source material, make sure that I'm not losing my mind. PGD. SRQ, PA, Tampa, Palm Beach. Yeah, nothing for Punta Gorda. Good. Like change something every 2 days. I went almost a month without changing the back. But I'm finding more options to add and things that are easier to add, and I was happy to add the aircraft up above. Camera angle I'm still not happy with yet, but we'll figure that out.
Jacksonville Center, Spellings 1929, flight level 320, climb 260.
Spirit Wings 1929, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Flightman 1892, contact the Jacksonville approach on 124.9. See ya.
Jacksonville approach 124.9. Thanks, Michael. Flightman 1892.
See ya.
Jacksonville, Descent Southwest 4423, high level 330 for high level 370.
Southwest 4423, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Something that someone asked in a text message was, how are we split? I know I've talked about this. We are split east-west. I am taking care of the west side, Jax 30, so it's right this line right down here. You can't really see it because there's a lot of aircraft in the way. Now they'll get criticized for that. But the line is right here.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center Sports, Spirit Wings 1407, flight level 310 for 320. And 40 nautical miles from the Lakeland VR from the northwest, it seems.
Air Wings 1407, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Jacksonville Center, American 1830 Heavy, requesting 10-minute step away.
American 1830 Heavy, we do not allow more than 5 at the Jacksonville RTEC, new policies, so I can give you 5. After that, there's a radio check that will be involved. If it doesn't get answered, it is a COC issue.
Roger, American 1830 Heavy, then we'll, is it fine if we temporarily disconnect then?
That's fine.
Jack Center, Southwest 727, 348, climbing 350.
Southwest 727, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Good evening, Florida. It's great to have everyone back for another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Trying to get back on a schedule. I'm going to say that. I'm going to try. Been a little crazy with some fun things going on in my life, and I know I will be here next week. The week after I will not be able to control. Some of you might have heard about what I said to the pilot, saying, hey, you can have 5 minutes, that's fine. After that, there's a radio check and it's a COC, and it's because people have used and abused the braking. You know, I understand if you gotta use the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Gotta eat dinner. But if you're gonna do flight sim, you're gonna do flight sim. You're not gonna go play a Game Boy and do other things, and that has become, sadly, the norm. People are choosing to do many other things instead of actually sit in the cockpit and be attentive to their plane. UPS 2154, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
Miami Center on 135.17, UPS 2154. See ya, Bert.
Peace. So we had to put some policies in. It sucks because it penalizes those who were using it nicely. You know, and I understand not everybody was abusing things, but it is what it is. Allegiant 883 crossed Luber at flight level 190.
Luber at 190, Legion 883.
Oops, dropped my notepad. So, because people decided to use and abuse things, and, you know, they weren't answering radio calls, I give the fair warning. If you disconnect, it's perfectly fine. You know, that's what I would recommend. You know, if you need to step away for more than 5 minutes, disconnect. It's a game, people. You don't have to be on the network. It's not like a requirement that if you're not on the network, you're going to lose out, you know. There's no fear of FOMO, you know. It's okay. You're going to be okay. I know VATSIM probably doesn't want me to say that, but it's true. There's no fear of missing out. It's okay. Southwest 1048, contact Houston Center 134.42. See ya.
Over to Houston, Southwest 1048. Good night.
But for those joining us in the stream, welcome to another edition of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. I'm Mike from Fake Weather, Fake Planes. Make sure to press, besides even press that, slam that follow button. Get notification when we're online. And if you can, subscribe. Help us out. Keep the channel going. Still use those 3 sectors you split for jacks. Yes, we did. Not as much as some people thought they were going to be used. So for those who don't know, we were trying something to see if it could help the controllers not have to lose their minds. And when there was a lot of traffic, we split into, you could choose specific sectors. There was 3 of them: Panhandle, Atlantic, Central. American 240, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
Over to Miami, American 240. Did you say 3517?
Yep, 3517.
Have a good night, American 240.
So we got rid of them. Well, they're there, but a lot of people don't use them anymore. It was a great idea, and we still can use them. It's still in our SOPs. It's still there. We just don't, you know. If it was very busy, I would use it. You know, if it was all by myself and I can't control the whole thing, then yeah, I would do like something just like the central area. But our ATM had said that the numbers have gone way down of people using it, so hey, that's okay. Thank you for the follow, Pilot Pilot Hansel. FedEx 1582, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87. See ya.
127.87, FedEx 1582. Hey, it's Reem.
Peace. Southwest 727 to 70, the Grinch 5 arrival, Orlando landing to the south. Orlando altimeter is 2980.
To somebody, the Grinch 5, Orlando landing south 2980, Southwest 727.
Orbit 313 to maintain flight level 340.
Down to flight level 340, orbit 313.
Thank you so much, Southwest 4423. Welcome, and thanks for the follow. It's great to have you in the airspace. Visit Jax again. But yep, the 3 sectors still exist. It's up to controller discretion. I like them, when I need them.
Orbit 313, was that 3-4 or 2-4 for Orbit 313?
3-4. I gotta have you at 340 below at the border.
Copy that. 340, Orbit 313.
Jacksonville Center, American 1830 Heavy at flight level 360.
American 1830 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, squawk 3174 and ident.
Ident, American 1830 Heavy.
American 1830 Heavy, radar contact about 20 miles south of the Alma VOR, flight level 360. Orbit 313 leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta said I quit. Sad face. Radar services determined frequency change approved. Monitor advisory once, but have a safe flight.
Boo, Atlanta, over to Unicom. Thank you for the coverage, Orbit 313.
Have a good night. And as I always say with this stream and every stream, if you have a question I have an answer, feel free to ask those questions. They're free. You don't have to pay for questions. Think about that. You don't have to pay for answers. Now, if they're the right answers, that's a different question. I will give the best answer I can based on the knowledge that I have to controlling. Hello, Dustin4147. Why are there 2 Jax frequencies? Because we're split right now. We're split east and west. I am covering the west side. So if you look at the big center screen on there, can't really see it, but I'll do my mouse. You can see my mouse here. There's a line right here that I control one side, the other controller controls the other side. And it looks like we're getting a low online even more. So that's going to make life more fun. I see 15 Ocala coming up line, so that means I have to pay attention to my sectors. American 1830, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87. See ya. American 1830, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87. See ya.
1287 American 1830 Heavy. See ya.
From Dustin 4147, question yesterday, I was hooked up to SoCal Approach and out of nowhere, without changing frequencies, the person who controls was a completely different person. What happened? They probably had a pilot, they had a controller briefing and someone took over. That would be exactly what would happen. They got a briefing, next person did. And sometimes those briefings can be done in their own Discords. We have our own Discord at ZJX where we do our briefings. So nothing new there. So it's probably controller change. Don't be surprised. Southwest 4423, stand by. Go ahead. Okay, you covering the whole 15? Okay, then I'll make sure to cross the borders. I'll make sure that I don't cross your borders. Ouch. So I gotta look up the crossing. I got a low online. There's nothing in my airspace. Your control, Bravo Echo. Okay, so we gotta look up Jack's approach in Myrtle. So we got the Southwest 4423. He's going to be crossing Leggett at flight level 270. Southwest 4423 crossed Leggett at flight level 270.
Leggett at 270, Southwest 4423.
So now we've added the difficulty. We have 3 centers online. The other thing that could have occurred, and Damien just brought it up, was that could have been a student, and his instructor got online and took over. No more Jacks and arrivals. Jack's quiet tonight. That's sad. Really, not a lot of arrivals into our airspace. Very quiet tonight, Thursday night. But that's okay. I'll take that. Let's see how the New England Patriots are doing in the preseason. They're winning 7-0 for those who care. Against the Carolina Panthers. Not like it matters, but the first guy was definitely not on an instructor based on okay. So could have been a controller change. Most definitely probably a controller change. Which does happen. We do get tired of doing this. I mean, I know people think I was psychotic when I was doing those 5-hour sessions. One of those will come back soon. I don't know when. But we'll have a 5-hour marathon session where you all can join me in the psychotic event. Maybe I can get some other controllers to join me in the 5-hour torture sessions. I mean, I'm not like Jamsheed, who was doing, what, 20 hours or, something ridiculous. But he also does it for a living. I do not. Well, the weather looks pretty good in the Jacksonville RTAC airspace. You can see over there. Everything reporting with VFR. I like that after we had the hurricane rip through. Where I live in the Northeast, we're about to get the remnants of said name hurricane. So that was a fun night of controlling when everyone wanted to go to Tampa. And wanted to do VFR in out of Orlando with the hurricane right off the course. Yeah, no issues there. Up to 469 followers. Do you think we can beat 500 by the end of this month? Let's even get to 500 by the end of the month. It would be awesome to be 500 followers. Again, thank you all for being a follower. Thank you all for being a part of Fake Weather, Fake Planes. My cell phone decides to almost knock over my soda. That would have been bad. Do a point out, and I gotta remember to do this. Point outs. Point out. There we go. QP sector ID FLID. Okay. QP to 15. And it's gonna be this guy. Delta 1813, contact Miami Center on 135.17. See ya.
Going to 135.97, Delta 1813. We'll see you next time.
Waiting on him to accept that point out before I have to hand him off.
Jacksonville, Southwest 1347 with you, 51350.
So it's 1347 Jacksonville Center. Good evening, ident.
1347.
So it's 1347 radar contact, 39 miles south of the Victor November Alpha VOR. At flight level 350, descend, excuse me, I'll get you crossing restriction in 1 second here. Gotta remember these because I didn't put these in the updated system. Probably should have. Grinch. So that was 1347 cross Mayer at flight level 340.
That Mayer at 240 for 47?
Mayer at 240, yes.
Cross Mayer at 240, so 1347.
Pilot's Life
Jack,
version.
hello, FedEx 313, flight level 350.
FedEx 313, Jacksonville Center, good evening, ident. That's definitely harsh. I do those during my work day, though. FedEx 313 radar contact just south of the Montgomery VOR at flight level 350. Good evening.
Good evening.
No, I got it. Yeah, it was me. Allegiant 883, contact Miami Center 135.17. See ya.
3517, Allegiant 883, good night.
Jacksonville Center, American 1443 is climbing to flight level 330.
Aircraft calling just a call sign? Aircraft calling just the call sign. I didn't hear the call sign.
American 1443.
American 1443, where are you coming out of?
Coming from the south from Miami.
Oh, American 43, Jacksonville Center. Good evening.
Oh, sorry, American 1446. I forgot my own call sign.
Yep, American 1446. Give a call to Miami. He pushed you over the wrong one. He was trying to push over American 43.
Okay. Am I to be on this frequency still for American 1446?
Nope, just gotta go over to Miami. Go over to 1446. Go over to Miami again. He pushed the wrong person over.
Okay, got you. All right.
MCO to CYYC to Atlanta to FAT to T. Yeah, no thank you. I mean, I did some hauls this week. Probably gotta do one tomorrow, I think. American 43, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Jacksonville Center, American 43 Heavy, flight level 340.
American 43 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Yep, I don't believe I have anything to do tomorrow except for work, so it's gonna be work day. There's also date night. I know some people's date nights are at Disney. I'm not there yet. Soon. Southwest 4423, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.32. See ya.
133.32, DEF Southwest 442.
Southwest 727, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.32. See ya.
3332, Southwest 727, see ya.
Spirit Wings 1929, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline. Radar services determined for change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
Over Unicom, thanks for the we'll see you later, Sterling 1929.
Peace. Soon. Very soon. Coming soon.
Jacksonville Center, American 43, requesting out of cockpit for about 2 minutes.
You don't have to ask for 2 minutes, dude.
Sorry, say that again.
You don't have to ask for 2 minutes away. You know, 2 minutes away, just go. You're nowhere close to a border, so you can go.
You are going to get me in trouble one of these days. I'll let you know when I'm back, American 43. Thank you.
You don't have to ask for 2 minutes away. Just go. Go. We all have to use the potty occasionally. I know. Spirit Wings 1407, leaving my airspace to the north, and Atlanta's offline. Radar services determined freight change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to have a safe flight.
On over to Unicom, Spirit Wings 1407. See ya!
Get a bottle, yes. No, it's... I say this to everyone. I'll give you the official VATSIM, and then I'm going to give you the guy who's got a 6-digit number that knows how to make things happen. Number 1, VATSIM policy. Yes, attentive at all times, ask for breaks, blah, blah, blah. As the guy who's been around, we all have these phones. I'm not saying that I have gone on there and thrown VATView on it, looked at my plane, realized where I was. Now notice I'm not saying I'm next to like my descent, being my descent. But if I happen to be, you know, going through crossover land,
Center
that
43 is back.
Welcome back. That there is nothing going on. I'll just keep an eye on where things are here, you know? There's no reason for me, I mean, I'm not saying do that, but there are tools out there if you need to step away and you're not near your, you know, descending. You're not following the arrivals. You're not doing any of that stuff yet. No reason, you know, you can safely step away. FedEx 313, cross-legged at flight level 270.
Leggett 270, FedEx 313.
Spirit was definitely here today. The party's actually to the north. Charlotte and Atlanta are getting, there's a bunch of planes. Controllers are offline. Sad face. Oh well. Bring that traffic down. Seems to be a couple inbounds. We got Tampa traffic, got an aircraft on an MWCR. Let's see. There's a person going to 2GC. So there's a few planes coming into the Jacksonville RTAC. It's just a Thursday night. Quiet Thursday night. Just trying to think, where is the FNO tomorrow? I believe it is West Coast, but I'll double check myself. If I can get their website to work. Oh, it's Light Up America. So, it's going to be light up everything. Guaranteed coverage from coast to coast, sea to sea. So, everything will be online tomorrow. On final into KSAN. Yeah, nice. And a quiet area over the Arabian Sea. Yeah, well, when you fly international, you kind of lose all the fun occasionally. Actually, I've been with Joint ABA, as many of you know who are followers of the stream. I am a part of Joint ABA. Just went into a really cool airport. Had a very interesting arrival. The charts are not published online. I'm trying to remember the name of the airport right now. That's why I'm pulling up my airport. I believe it was VILH, if I remember right. I don't know why I brought up my work stuff. That was dumb. VILH, I think. Copy of worksheet destinations. Let's see here on the big screen. VILH, yes. Lee Kushka Bakala Rimsky Airport, VILH. Very interesting arrival where you actually fly over the airport and then do 270-degree turn into final. It is truly, it was a lot of fun.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 600 at flight level 290.
Delta 600, Jacksonville Center, ident. Delta 600 radar contact, about 20 miles to the west of the Victor November Alpha VOR at flight level 295, climb maintain level 350.
350, Delta 600, thanks.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. VILH, you come in, you fly over the top of the airport, and you're in a valley to make it even more fun. So there's mountains, and they're very high mountains on both sides of you. You do a 270-degree turn to come in. Departures, same. Your climb rate. You're trying to climb like crazy. Just a really awesome field. If you're looking for a place to fly, VILH. Southwest 1347, contact Jack Center 133.32. See ya.
3.32, 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347. 1347.
Looking at the VAT spy behind me. Not much in the airspace. We got 3 centers online, though. Let's see where we can find some traffic. Really not much going on. New York's a little busy, not horrible. But really not much traffic a Thursday night that is kind of quiet. That's okay.
Jacksonville Center, American 1446, flight level 330.
American 1446, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Proceed direct Larry.
Direct Lyric for American 1446. Just for clarification, was that Lima Alpha India Romeo India?
That would be Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason I heard Lyric.
No, Larry. Like the cable guy.
Thanks.
I'm dating myself with that reference.
Jack Center, Fairwings 388, flight level 353, 4360, direct Conan.
Fairwings 388, Jacksonville Center, ident.
You say ready to descend?
Ident.
Ident 388.
Fairwings 388, radar contact just north of the Papa Zulu Delta VOR. Let's see. Fairwings 388, cross Leggett at flight level 270.
Cross Leggett, flight level 270, Fairwings 388.
Someone put, or the lobster. Larry the lobster. That would be one thing I do miss about New England when I leave here. Maine lobsters are really good. Dave! What's up, Dave? Dave's got, like, an icon of me. Is that you, Dave, or is that me? That's you, okay. I was gonna say. The Quiet Night at Jacksonville Center. Could write a book about it. How am I? I am doing good. Been busy. Very, very busy. Hence why I haven't been on. But I said I got some time. It's New England Patriots preseason. Nobody cares. And college football hasn't started, so nobody really cares. And for those who want a challenge of flying, join AVA this week, this Monday coming up. We'll be going to Paro, Victor, Quebec, Papa, Romeo. Feel free to join us. The more the merrier. If you have never flown into Paro, go practice, especially landing south. Those beacons are very, very important. So make sure if you want to, and we're more than welcome to welcome people along with us. It's a time on target. Be there by 0130 Zulu. Expect fireball crashes because some pilots can't figure out how to use their autopilots correctly. I'm not going to say who. You might be watching. But feel free to join us as we go into Paro, Victor, Quebec, Papa Romeo. Or as I like to call it, the Fireball Express. Yeah, that was probably when the hurricane was rolling through. Luckily, that said name hurricane has moved away. For those who have returned, to the lovely fake weather, fake planes, you might notice the layout changed a little bit. Actually, I should do it this way. Here we go. So now you got arrivals. 3 major fields. The big screen has the big screen over there. I have to think opposite. Big screen over there has the center view behind me, the Tracon and airport view. Not really needing that tonight because I have a low center on below me, which is nice to have. American 43, contact Houston Center 134.42. See ya.
134.42, American 43, have you so long.
Looks like we got an Orlando approach on. We got everybody. We got a lot of stuff on tonight, which is nice. I can tell you, there it is. Orlando, Jax, Myrtle. So keep the VAT Spy view up in the screen since we don't really need the lows, since we're not covering the lows. Looks like another arrival set of approaches coming in here. RSW. Let's go to Baltimore, so that's not going to be the guy we need to worry about. For at Lauderdale. So there's a few inbounds to cross the airspace at least. Not much in the traffic-wise, but we have some inbounds. And for those who would like the aircrafts, the 727 Freight was released for Microsoft Flight Sim this week. I saw that. I was like, oh, yay, Freight. 727 Freight. Some people were a little angry about it. That was the Freight edition, not the Passenger edition. Give them time. PMDG also tweaking the 777. And kind of hinting at an upgrade to the 7.3s to have their the tablet to have more of the 777 options. So coming soon, knock on wood. And those who have the Phoenix, you saw your installer has changed to show the A319 and 321. I'm assuming those planes are coming sooner than later. So we might have the Phoenix A319s and A321. Kind of planes that were needed. We've missed that, that plane, per se. We do have the Latin VFR with the Horizons mods for the 319 and 321 right now, which I use. And they're perfectly fine, but to have the complexity of the beast of the Phoenix would be great. Looking forward to that. Still nothing on the iFly 7.3 Max. I'm like, come on, give us something. I mean, they teased it, and they keep teasing it. I mean, Microsoft 2024 is going to come out with their Max before the iFly comes out, I think. I kind of feel that that's the way that's going. Same with the Bluebird. See if we can get the music to work without junking the stream. Can't promise anything here. We're going to see if this wants to work today. I think we got it working. The thing is, I'm kind of wondering, is it playing through here and I don't see it? That's okay. Good quiet night here at the ZJXR Tech. Only got 4 aircraft in the entire airspace. And I'm going to be losing one of them here relatively quickly because he's going to go over to Jax 30. It's going to be Jax 15. That's my sector's 30. FedEx 313, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. See ya.
3332, FedEx 313. Have a good night.
A friend of mine also brought up some fun videos of SKB SKBG with Join AVA. Remember that one. I think I remember that event. That airport's tough. About to gain a fifth person. The quietness on the frequency goes away.
Just sending up 1083, passing 32036.
Delta 1083, Jacksonville Center, ident.
That's Delta 1083.
Delta 1083, we are contacted with a Papa Zulu Delta VOR at flight level 330, climb maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, Delta 1083.
If I could have my computer run with the video running and not overheat my GPU, I would do that. I do need a streaming PC. Hell, someone's going to buy me one. I'll make a fundraiser. Buy Mike a streaming PC.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit 764 is at flight level 300 for flight level 360.
Spirit Wing 764, Jacksonville Center, good evening. If you lived closer. Coming soon.
And for 764, do you mind if we step away for a couple minutes?
No more than 5, please.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
No more than 5, please.
Gotcha, we'll be back in 5.
Delta 1083, contact Jack Center 127.87.
Jack Center 127.8. Appreciate it.
Spirit Wings 388, contact Jack Center 127.87.
2787, have a good one, 388.
Delta 600, contact Jack Center 127.87.
127.7, Delta 600, see you.
American 1446, leaving my airspace to the north. Atlanta's offline, radar services terminating frequency change approved. Monitor advisory 1 to MC flight.
Monitor, Unicom for American 1446.
Let's see here. That's that. And for thus in the stream, that's it for tonight. Nice little hour and a half session.
Spirit Wings 64, we're back.
Spirit Wing 764, give a call to the other center. I'm closing up 127.87.
127.7 for Spirit Wing 764.
127.87.
1787, you have a good one. Spirit Wing 764.
So, from us here at Fake Weather, Fake Planes, I am Mike. Fly safely. See y'all later.